They're attacking the sailors. They're invading the ship. Oh, they're everywhere. Help me! Take that, you chump-faced goons! Take me out with the gun!
Junk-faced goons? What's going on up there?
Now, Adam Cook, explain to me the word cannoli. Like, I understand guns. It's a weapon you use to kill people. Like, because guns don't kill people. Actually, I should say rappers do.
Rappers do. Yeah.
It's a
dated reference right out the gate.
Completely dated. Like, I want to say that's probably
Goldie Looking Chain. That was it.
Or early 2000s, maybe.
Was it Goldie Looking Chain?
It was Goldie Looking Chain.
Oh,
yeah.
memory.
Whose first album, they stole my idea before I had the opportunity to do it myself.
Can you say that legally?
Fuck it. Their first album is called Greatest Hits Volume 1, I believe. Which is fantastic. That's great. Gore, I understand, is the guy who set up the internet. Wasn't it Al Gore? You know, and blood and guts and stuff like that. Cannoli, is cannoli like a sort of a Mexican dish? Is that
I'm definitely not googling it. So if you, I'm definitely not that. Hang on,
yeah,
I'm not pressing the keys.
Coming off the top of your head, yeah.
It's a cannoli are Sicilian pastry desserts. The singular is cannolo.
Cannalulu.
Or in the Sicilian language, cannalu, plural cannula, meaning little tube, with the etymology stemming from... I mean, obviously I'm not reading the Wikipedia.
Obviously not, no.
And it's... the etymology stems from the Arabic... Canawat. Cannelloni originated in Sicily in Piena degli Alabestis.
Hold on, what did you say? A can of what?
Canawat, spelled with a Q. Quanawat?
A can of what? Like a can of Coke?
No, that's just a word, a can of what?
Yeah, but a can of what? Was it a can of fucking Tango? Was it a can of Fanta? What was it? A can of what?
Well, I can't even say that now. Cannoli consists of tube-shaped shells of fried pastry dough filled with a sweet, creamy filling, usually containing ricotta. I have never had cannoli.
I mean, it wasn't a bad effort from me. So I said a Mexican dish. All right,
and it's Italian, but
it was Italian. But at least I knew it was food.
Yeah, you got the food part right. That's
because also when I heard cannoli, I was like, cojones came into my head as well, which of course is a word for bollocks. I don't know. Well, it's probably look up cojones there. What actually are cojones balls?
I can't. I'm not.
Like I mean, sorry. You tell me off the top of your head. Because obviously,
it's Spanish. It means drawers, as in the kind of dresser or desk drawers.
Fuck off. So why in films?
Well,
and
actually,
stuff
that's in the Urban Dictionary, so it could actually mean it's Spanish slang for balls, not bollocks. By the way, I should point out, even I knew that it was more like balls. You're not. I mean, because basically what you're saying is that when someone says, "Oh, he's got the cojones," you're saying he's got the bollocks for it, and it's specifically the balls. Like you've got brass balls.
All right, I misspoke. Fair enough. But so there's no actual word for, like, cojones doesn't actually mean something specifically.
I don't know why you think I'd know these things.
But I mean, it's all coming off the top of your head. You're impressing me with your knowledge of the world. You should be on QI or something. I'm sure you do very well. Adam, what's guns, gore, and cojones? Or whatever it's called.
It's a side-scrolling...
Cannoli. What's it called? Cannoli?
Cannoli. I can't say that word anymore. Do you know, have you ever said a word so many times it just doesn't mean anything anymore? That's cannoli now. I can't say it.
A great word for that is rug. I always go back. Rug. Just rug. Rug.
Munching. The 2D side-scrolling...
Jesus fucking Christ!
Oh.
Go on, what is it?
It's a 2D... my cat. That's all. I saw my cat and he was... Never mind. Guns, Gore and Cannoli, I said it right, is a 2D side-scrolling shooter where you play Vinnie Cannoli, who is a stereotypical mobster. In their description...
Russian or Italian?
Italian. In their description, they say, "Imagine the Godfather playing Metal Slug on the Night of the Living Dead," and that is kind of fair point. It's a side-scrolling 2D platformer where you hold right trigger to shoot. You can pick up a variety of guns, and the undead zombies just keep coming at you from all angles as you progress through the levels. It stands out mostly because it has a really nice aesthetic. Like the art style is genuinely really nice. It's a pretty game, and the voice acting is just the right side of funny. It's not like laugh out loud funny, but it's, if you're thinking Godfather, Capiche, all that kind of stuff, you know, Tommy Guns. It's
forget about it.
Exactly that.
Capiche.
Brooklyn guys.
Comprende.
Yeah.
What's the matter, you?
Yeah, Goodfellas.
Kiss my face. What's the matter, you? Hey, gotta no respect. Hey, hey, shut up in your face.
Capiche.
That kind of stuff, like, yeah?
Yeah, exactly that. I mean, very much that. You start off on a boat. You've got a pistol. You can't aim with it. In fact, initially I kind of thought, oh, it's a shame you can't use the right stick to aim. But there's a reason for that. And like, so you pick up a Tommy gun. Now, with the standard pistol,
like the
shooting
song.
it, yeah, like the song, like shooting the pistol is aims at head height for most enemies. Using the Tommy gun, it shoots lower because he holds it lower, and like shotgun's just your decimation weapon. It blasts them. I can't remember how much I can talk about, so I won't say the other weapons, but there are other weapons, lots of them, and you can pick up ammo for them. The pistol's like infinite. It's your infinite base weapon. You can shoot that as much as you want, and you can duck and you can jump. So you can jump and shoot, or you can duck and shoot, because there's one zombie who's like an ex-cop, but now zombie cop, and he walks and he shoots, so you have to duck and then you can pop up again and shoot him in the head. It's quite fun. My only concern is the repetition. I don't know how long it is. I would expect it to not be ridiculously long, but it's also a game that you can kind of pick up and play in half-an-hour chunks, you know?
Yeah, it does. It does sound very familiar.
Yeah, it is. Again, it's mainly the art style and the fact it's fully voiced that make it sort of stand out, I think, personally. Yeah, right. There's a story. There's definitely a story. Like, you're there to get someone and get them to safety because you're a mobster. It's the hand-drawn graphics though that I really like about it. It's also not that I'm against it, because I love 2.5D games, but I like the fact this is just like, no, we're a 2D game. Also, how can I nearly forget? It has co-op. You can play together.
Couch co-op, local co-op.
I think it's local co-op. Yeah, I think it's 4-player local co-op, which is
actually I didn't ask you. Is this PC only?
It's PC only at the moment. It's out at the end of April. 2015 for whenever you're listening to this. Apparently it is coming to PS4, Xbox One and Wii U, believe it or not. I mean, there's not a huge amount to go into deep sort of discussion, because, you know, if you're watching this, you can see it. You can see what the game's about. And probably,
I mean, it's obviously, I can see it now too, and it is very straightforward. You know,
it is.
So I mean, yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. Now, do you want to discuss the music in it? Is That's Amore in it by Dean Martin?
It's not. No, I mean,
it's a bit of a shame.
It is. I mean, I
Any
think
Sinatra?
Not that I can hear. I think at this point we should just leave it and say, look, this is a video in a preview sense, because, you know, that's important to say the game's not out yet.
Oh shit! Yeah, we forgot.
Yeah, in a preview sense. But obviously you can see it, and you know, I'm not. I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's, so far in a preview sense, I don't think it's the most amazing thing ever, but it's definitely not bad. So, you know, gauge from that what you will, and from the video what you will, and make your decision, consumer, because you have the power, and the power is half the battle, or something. I got the G.I. Joe wrong thing there, didn't I? You
did. We can't make that decision for them, Adam. No. You know, like we can do many things. We are very, very powerful men, but we can't make that purchasing decision for them, unless, of course, which is also possible, we might have stolen your cards. So check your wallet just in case.
And all we can do, really, I suppose, what we can do is we could end this by singing a song, you know, like, when the moon hits
your eye, not the sky.
Hits your eye like a big pizza
pie. That's amore.
He's only gone and had his Weetabix.
Wasn't there a piss take version of that? Was there a...
That was in an advert. That's what it always reminds me of. So yeah, that's amore, and then under a little bit underneath goes do 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 do. I always think he's only gone and had his Weetabix. No, I don't know why. I don't know why that is.
Was it a Weetabix ad? Obviously, I suppose.
I mean,
was it?
Either that, or I'm seriously mentally disturbed.
Might be, you freaking lunatics!